So as mentioned in the Guru Puja, Nyanda Dowa, Dekun Dagima, Yang Ti Jambi, Chu Sam Ne, Dubepula, Deve Mashindo, Germany, Jawachiniru. So the pitiful mothers, which was mother, been kind to me, again and again. That means from beginningless birth, from beginningless samsara birth. So just as I mentioned, the kindness of the sea, from beginningless birth, Kasuri being mother and gave particular human body. So you can understand the present life mother gave human body. So now, not just general education, not just you're going to help yourself, benefit, to obtain happiness, and to also others, especially others. And then he says, especially them at dharma. So now written right, and so much what you can do on dharma. So you see, to be free from, not just free from lower realm, but free from samsara. Not just free from samsara, but from the lower nirvana. And not just that, then to achieving cessation of the mistakes and completion of realization, sangye. So it's that. And then freedom of bliss, and then brings from the oceans of samsara suffering and brings them to a Buddhahood. So much what you can do, other unbelievable. Oh, that's by giving them a human body. That's so much what you can do. Then it's the opportunity what you have. Or you think of the already in the past. You see that absolutely make your life meaningful already in the past. So many years and that you see already. So now in the future. So unbelievable. This Bhakani's mother gave him the body. So if she did operation, if she did abortion, you see, when you were conceived, if she did abortion, or you see, then there are many obstacles where you are continuing to conceive, then unable to conceive. There are many obstacles. So didn't have that. And then she received you. So that, all that, just, some obstacles. So they gave the kindness to get the body from beginningless rebirth. That's a person like mother, even previous lives, and Oh, protect your life danger from hundreds of danger every day, even every day, hundreds of danger. Protect your life from danger. Oh, every day like that. As she did this life, then she did like that from beginningless birth, numberless times, kindness. And then she bared so much hardships, so much suffered, so much day and night for you. Not just one time, not just this life. From beginningless birth, she protected her life. The beard hardships, unbelievable, she suffered so much. And then gave education. Not just this life, but from beginningless birth. So then summarized in this, all the kindness. Oh, the numberless sentient being 6 realm, the number. How many numberless sentient beings, hell, hunger, numberless hell, hunger, gods, animals, human beings, everyone did that numberless times. From beginning, it's been your mother, been kind. So as I mentioned, you look, even though you don't remember much about this life, mother, been forward, kindness, and that. Sometimes kind of don't remember, forgot, or something. So you look at others, how the mothers look after their children. They bear so much hardship, parents, they bear so much hardship for children. Unbelievable hardships to conceive, then to 9 months and pregnant, protector in the woman, then come out and bear so much pain, unbelievable pain. Oh, there's so many years, hardships, protect life danger, give education, then after what happened, then after that, then even not family, but in the school there are other people, other friends who are involved in the bad examples of life. Bad examples of life, and then they get involved with them, then, parents, the parents worry, then so much, even the government find difficult, because so many prisoner, involved in drugs, involved this, involved that, even the government find difficult to protect prisons, instead to be kind to the parents, instead to be kind to the sentient beings, nothing, only suffering. Kind to the country people, kind to the family, but nothing. Only harm, only causing worry problems. Still they think, because of drugs, still they think, so the money and all that things. Then I don't know in Singapore, but particularly in the West, one of the problems. Instead of being kind, instead of beneficial, after so many years since conception taken, years, worked so hard, suffered so much, worked so hard, then as you grow up, then you harm the world. This will bring happiness, it will bring harm to the world, harm the country, harm your family, blah, 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 blah. No peace, no peace, happiness at all. Totally only harm, blah, 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 no benefit, blah, 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 blah. The motivation is only self-cherishing thought, my happiness, my happiness, my happiness, my happiness. Then involve all the bad things, then cause some of the problem, cause some of the worry, blah, 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 blah. What's that like that? So then you die. That's so there's so many like this. See, kind of pointless, kind of didn't give any meaning to parents, gave body and put her life danger and gave her bear so much suffer, unbelievable, day and night, work so hard. And give education, but nowadays after university, they bear so much hardship, work so hard to earn money to educate, Then after university, then I think with maybe, I don't know how, they maybe finish all the, because they're not to children, I think about that. But now you see, I saw it and there's nothing in your life, nothing with the world, nothing with all the happiness come from there, all the happiness come from the family and mother, nothing to offer back, nothing, only causing problem, suffer, worry. That. So therefore, this time for us, dharma, we must understand, to be aware, to be mindful. Bring with the instead of darkness, bring light with dharma. You see? Then you understand. See, then you understand life. Only then you understand life. Nothing does it. It's almost like animal. You run with dharma, it's like animal. If you run with Buddha dharma, it's like animal. It's something animal life. Kasa. The seventh Dalai Lama, maybe I mentioned one time before, but I said the seventh Dalai Lama Jawakasang Jato mentioned Chuzi Tao, Kasa. Chidi nang shetam. Nó trong lót of như cái chuyện mà to này chỉ tiền phá rồi thì như chúng ta chơi chúng ta sao mà cho chúng ta xem được what missing all that cái rồi chú ý到七点能学长做来animal出去来是吧just a mere appearance of this life, like animal. Nothing is a category opponent, useless. Nothing wrought on you, like lightning, lightning. So fast, it happened, gone. Then this appearance is like just like lightning. We think now we're living so long. Actually, when you die, then that happens. You had human body, you had all this family or wealth, and you had human body, but it's gone. It happened, gone. Like lightning. It's a night time, lightning. You saw everything running, but it happened, gone. Exactly like this. One day when you die, this happens. So you had in the body, everything, but gone. You had, but gone. Like this happens when you die. If you think we follow the concept of, I'm going to be very long, like this, not so long, you get humans. So, for useless, like lightning, so quick, the appearance is life. Just like 1 second, it happened, gone. By realizing this, the dawn is, and seeking the happiness, seeking the and seeking the happiness of future lives, seeking the future life. See, that part of you, then perfect human rebirth, seeking future life. Again, to practice dharma, only not only to be pure samsara tree, and to achieving maximum percent in order. The power of the Srimad Samadhyava place gram vibrations to rise the torch, seeking the torch of the future life. The power of the Navy. Like Seven Dalai Lama mentioned that. Like that. So it was just, yes, of course, I think, I'm able to speak, but yes, the communication probably easy for human being, I guess. But, you can harm, you can use that method, easy to communicate, but you can harm the world, you can harm the sentient beings, you can harm yourself, or you can. The other way is, if you are bodhisattva, you can benefit all sentiments, 6 realm sentiments, bring them to the highest, bring not only freedom, some bring the enlightenment, You can use the opportunity like this. You can use the brain like this. So anyway, otherwise I say, all of that, then we don't read dharma, it's just like animal. That's no difference from animal. Even you speak human language, but it's into the animal, like that. Even animals also can communicate. So that. So therefore, must realize, discover. In this time at Dharma, incredible, humble. Fortunate. Normally you don't think that. You are so fortunate you don't think that. Like, yes, no different from common human being. That's totally wrong. That's totally wrong. So you don't appreciate yourself. Then the practice of Dharma doesn't happen continuously. You see, practice of Dharma doesn't happen only time to time. And that doesn't happen. So what happens is only the attachment to this life, only the worldly Dharma, not holy Dharma, worldly Dharma. So non-virtue. So that's what happens. The same as the animals. So they see the worldly Dharma. Animals that live life with the ignorance and attachment. So the same thing. So all of that. So, unbelievable, fortunate. This time we met Dharma, Buddha Dharma. Oh, so waking up, not sleeping ignorance from beginning, but not sleeping, waking up. Oh, so you see, so like that. Katsaniti. The Nyamdak Drawa, the Gundagima. All the sentiments, the ones of mother. And then, kind. From beginning, let's put kindness. So, as I mentioned before, how the parents kind to their children, you see, just you see around by watching. Or that like that, they've been kind to numberless times. They've been your mother, and kind like that. Not only one time, but numberless times they do for you. Or then you feel appreciation. Even that is a small thing, but when you relate to yourself, then you feel kind. And then, but even that from beginnings of life, they did for you. Then you feel them in your heart. You feel the other sentient beings, then you feel it in your heart, not distant, not far, you feel in your heart. Oh, then like that, you see. Like this Lama, like that kind of person in this life that you know, so that. So this way, if you're close to they're close to you. Oh, so yeah, like that. So anyway, then they Nyamtak, then they say, John Midama, so Nyamtak, beautiful, being under the being always under the control of delusion karma. Then eight major hotel, then six neighborhoods suffering. Then you see the lava, Hawaii or many come to Indonesia, many times happens. Lava coming from the mountains and disruption coming from the mountains, and I think that's six neighborhoods suffering. There's Chur Ramen, and there's another one. I do remember Chur Ramen. Then there's I think the first one, I don't remember. So I think the lava came from the earth, came from the inside the earth. So I don't know that. I don't know the scientifically measured or distance, length. Yeah, I relate, for my understanding, relate to this Chur Ramen or this, there's a liquid one is with the fire. Liquid one is with fire, and then there's another one, I don't know. So my understanding is come from that, came from one of the six neighbors suffering, like that. So then there's a mountain around, mountain in the whole. Then there's many stories spring up the lava, ball of lava. So many stories. And then they can say, I went in Hawaii to see the lava. And you don't have to be very near, so hot. So lava is there, then I can't go near, it's so hot. it melts the rocks. It melts the rocks. The normal things don't get burned by fire, by human being fire, but the lava comes and burns. It melts. So then the ordinary health suffering, this kasuri, Papa Kindunso, so daytime kasari at the beach and daytime at the god, like the suras, like the asura. Daytime, it's so rich and slash mansion, but the goddess, you are surrounded by goddess, the men surrounded by goddess, so unbelievable sense pleasure, unbelievable. Then when the nighttime turns, then everything it becomes hell. In the midst of fire burning, then the men, who actually, the such misconduct, then you see you become correct. The daytime the goddesses, then nighttime the dogs, then the men become animals. Men had all the dogs, they bite the nighttime. But was totally suffering, total nighttime. Then again, daytime the sun rises, again everything becomes slasher man. The house becomes slasher man, the goddesses, all the embodiment sense pleasures. Then nighttime comes, totally change. Or then this ordinary health suffering. That's because you see, not in the human past life, sexual misconduct. There two vow from two vow kind of two vow. The name. Gejunso. Good name. The Arhat. Gejunso. The good name. So from him then to vow, they made a vow daytime to keep the precept. They took the precept daytime, nighttime can't keep precepts. The sexual conduct. So nighttime can't. So because of the result of that, daytime, but the unbelievable sense pleasure, the Kaswara statue mentioned, the goddess system, unbelievable pleasure, like God realm. So when the night time comes, the evening change, totally changes. The result of the negative karma sections conduct. Then the other one is you see, killing. Nighttime you protect. They kept they took the precepts, not kill. Daytime they find difficult, so then daytime they did killing. Nighttime. So nighttime is easier, but they found so they took the precepts to not kill nighttime. So then the total opposite then, or the daytime then hell, unbelievable suffering, Then whenever nighttime starts, then the slasher mansion, like the God's realm, sense pleasure, but the totally opposite that because the past, that before human being, then they through their not killing nighttime, then daytime the difficult killing, so the attachment, so the subjection with the attachment, the negative karma. So it meant to become negative karma by the mind. Negative karma does not exist from inside, but by the mind. So attachment to this life, and then also subjection to it. So what came from the root of your samsara, the ignorance, the holding the middle level eye, holding as it appears real eye, holding the real eye, believing real eye, all that all. It's come from that root of your samsara. So the concept, you don't just concept, you don't see form, color, shape, anything, just concept, all that. All like that, you see, because so then prada beings are suffering hot and cold, other hunger, thirst, and could not find food for 10,000, even 10,000 years, they could not find even spoon of food for longest time, like that. They don't die, suffer. There's the outer obscuration, then the inner obscuration, food obscuration, so the animals for being totally being ignorant and you're eating another animal alive. Another alive living one you're eating, and you at the same time you get eaten by someone, your enemy. That's all the time. Wherever you are, there's an enemy. Due to your karma, the enemy is there. So it's also like that. So you're eating another animal, then you get eaten by another. It's like this. So extremely full, then you're being eaten by another one. Hot and cold, and then even the human beings are tortured. So anyway, oh, that is Kasadi. Ordinary human beings, Kasadi. Yeah. Then suffering of the birth, suffering of the all ages, is and death. Separating from desirable object, meeting the undesirable object, not finding the desirable object. We don't find, could never get satisfaction. That's a huge, incredible suffering. Greater dissatisfaction. If you become millionaire, billionaire, richer, greater dissatisfaction, more unhappiness, so much unhappiness. Even though physically you got all the comfort that you can find in the world, but one never unhappiness. So, like his Holiness often says, your life is working only for the five senses. Is your five senses pleasure to get, not the the six senses as a mind, not never. So then you see, so even you got everything for the five senses, but you don't get work with the six senses. So then that's why there's no peace, happiness in your mind. So the meditation practice dharma then brings happiness, success. Oh, then that's because within the three types of suffering I can get to the then the desire devas, life is totally distracted by the sense pleasure, unbelievable sense pleasure, unbelievable sense pleasure. Then the richest country, richest human life, then so much wealth, the richest, in the human world, richest, but it's the poorest compared to the worldly gods, asuras, then it's the poorest. It's even the poor among them, the poor, but compared that is the poorest, and then the richest human being is, there's nothing. So that it's all of that. Then the heaviest suffering, therefore then renunciation so difficult to generate in the Deva realm. Sense pleasure so much. So my life is totally distracted by that, occupied. The renunciation so difficult, but it is so difficult to achieve one. So difficult. And then five nearing signs of death, five nearing signs of death, and then distant signs of death, the nearing signs of death. And your friend, a friend that would often you go to play with him in park. And at that time they don't come near to you when you are experiencing signs of death. You're going to die after 1 week or then they have signs of death. Then they don't come to near you. They pass through a long stick. They put a flower, then give it to you. And there are things like that. Normally you don't get water, then that time you get water dusty, or you don't get dust, but that time to get dusty. Then then you see from where you came from, the past, you see due to karma, where you are now, then next you're going to born lower realms, or you're going to born human being, or lower human beings, or lower beings you're born then. But so much suffering, unbelievable suffering. Then you see the rich one, the wealthy one, more power, then kick you out from that place. So much of that problem. Like that, so much of fight, then fighting with the asuras, because all the asuras, the wealth, then Surat they fight, and then Surat until the weapon goes through neck, otherwise they don't die. But the asuras, same as us, then we visit the die. Or then asuras, you see, the elephant trunk from elephant blow out. Then all the army, all is blown away by wind, like hurricane or the Kasati typhoon or whatever, like the elephant blow it, whole army, so I mean they get blown away. So yeah, so they get killed. Asuras by the Asura. Then Asura's wives watching in the lake, they can see how much Asuras get killed, their husband killed. They can see in the lake, like the Pandalama lake in Tibet. Not only Pandalama, there are many lakes around, different deities. There are Chundrotala lake, the Makala lake, other many different protectors lake. There's also lake, small lake, Link has the embodiment of Pamasambhava, small one. So depend on people, then they see producing those. Anyway, so unbelievable suffering, so unbelievable, difficult, so difficult. Even the other human continent, so difficult to practice Dharma. Difficult to see the suffering, difficult not to kind of generate renunciation, so difficult to think, so there's now this world where there's a Buddha Dharma existing, the lesser teaching, the mind, the sutra, the mind, Tantra, mind, especially mind, Tantra existing. Whatever we are born here in southern Greenland, where there's complete Buddha Dharma existing, we are where you can achieve enlightenment in one life, not just one life, in the pure lifetime, in a brave lifetime of regenerated time, you can achieve. So fortunate. You can hear, you can receive teachings, and you can practice. If you do from your side, you can practice. You can receive teachings and you can practice. If you from your side, because you give freedom to yourself, then you can do that. Or if you don't give freedom to yourself, then even there's a teaching or whole the teaching or the Buddha taught mind, sutra, mind, tantra, or then even the teaching, but you don't think it's important. That has nothing to do with you, and it's all like that. Even this is just one time you are born human being, and you are born in this world where there's everything, but you see, you think it's not for you. There's something else. I mean, for those people, they're not for you. This is a one-time opportunity, but you never come to that. You never come to meet that. All right, that's obstacle. Okay, then nyamta. Sunday been saying suffering nyamta. Oh, pitiful. So kind to you, yes. But that's so pitiful about the suffering. See, then the desire element, three or three suffering. Then sending means when the form element that's not suffering pain, but two other sufferings. Suffering of change, suffering or pervasive comparison. Now the formless realm has no suffering or change, but there's a pervasive comparison suffering. So anyone who is so that all of that, you see. You have to be free from the pervasive compound suffering. Then you can be free forever. Also, other true suffering. So, then you achieve nirvana. Or the nyamdadra they can die ma. Oh, suffering all the time, life to life. From beginning it's a rebirth, suffering in the samsara. Then again they continuously reborn samsara. Then we spend all the sufferings, 6 kilometers about it, one after another, again, no end, no like that. Nyamdadra what they can die ma. Yang tinggi jam, tu samne dua pola, cewek macam tu, dua pola, cewek like the mother who love her heart, the son or daughter, whatever, they love most, more than life, I guess. Like that. May I generate compassion by seeing all the kind of mother sentient beings, their suffering, or the general compassion to all the sentient beings. Like the mother who dedicated life, cherish most dedicated life to her heart, like daughter or son. So like that, yourself, all the sentient beings. Okay. So now, therefore, that reason, then we're taking this Lama Chapa. I'm explaining. You are taking the. Okay. So free the sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering, bring to this kind of mother's suffering. Then unbelievable from beginners, but again, bring them to enlightenment by yourself. Therefore, I must teach enlightenment. Therefore, I'm taking the all transmission. Lama Chapa, the commentary of that. Okay. Now. Okay. Maybe the few pages out of room. Juji. Go there, you go. Right. Sweet and pain. Sudah ngapa? Juni. Sudah cuba jap sih. Cuba. Cuba jap sih. Cuba jap sih. Jap sih. Ada terus, ada. Kasa. Ada what is it? I think maybe I joined the room. This time. Yeah, so I just just some advices, instructions. Yeah. So in short, Shingicho Lama Tang, Samba Sange Tongue Mokudan, Nobu Kanyu Bulwa, Sun Domde, Dodin Soa Tana, Kangdap Cedar Juishin, Yishin member Judes. In short, Shingicho Lama Tang, so Guru, who is the supreme medical. Shinjo Tamba, Jestun Lama, supreme medical. Holy Guru, Jestun Lama Tang, Jestun Lama Tang, Jestun, we, one of us translating the Sarah there. So I used to translate Lord, but we came to the conclusion to translate perfect. It seems a short, perfect means all the qualities. There's nothing more to receive more qualities. Perfect. Shinjo, Tama Jestun, we came to the conclusion to the perfect Shinto, Jestun. But see, Jestun, so Karole. So Jestun, so who has the realization of the lamrim, the gradual part of the lower capable, being gradual part of the lower capable bring. So that one. So you see, on the basis of the realizing Guru is Buddha, that's all the Buddha. So they, as I just been explained you, and so on the basis of that, then you see the realization, the Tawajita George, perfect image body, usefulness and difficult to find again. Then the death is definite. Then you see, actual time does indefinite can happen any time. All that. The 9 round of meditation, the realization that you see at the death time, nobody, no family, no possession, no, you see, nothing benefits you. Even your body, everything has to lapse. You can't carry it with you, and only only can benefit is dharma, nothing else. Dharma that you can carry with you is dharma. So only practice dharma. So in your life, the most important is practice dharma. Then it's the realization of the law, renunciation of the laws and sufferings, and then the refuge, karma, and then realization of karma. So all that, all the greater part of the Lord capable of being. In general, then it becomes the basis of the greater part of the middle capable being, and the greater part of the middle capable being in general, and becomes the basis of the greater part of the higher capable being. All that, you see. So that's why it says general after that. So the realization of the greater part of Lord capable being, you see, J, then your mind is unstained by the attachment to this life, or the Jun, pure. Then and J, second J, Jun, then J, then the greater part of the middle capable being. Seeing the whole entire samsara nature only suffering, like thorn bush, your body, naked body inside them, living thorn bush. So you see, thorns goes inside the flesh. So like that body, no happiness, only suffering, only unbelievable suffering, all that. Being in the midst of the fire, your body, your naked body, all like that, you see. So, then Jun, your mind is unstained by the attachment to samsara. Jun. Then J, bodhicitta, Jun is unstained from the self-chasing thought. Then J, unstained by the ignorance, root of samsara, the ignorance, and the timidity and higher, the holding not only the eye, but as things as middle level of things, then is not seeing that, then you believe it. What it appear to you existing from the side, real, then you totally believe real. Total hallucination, that ignorance, see, understand by the wisdom realizing emptiness, J, everything is empty, including I, everything empty, and then Jun is your mind is understand by the ignorance. That's the basic lamrim before Tantra. Then everything seems pure, pure appearance and pure thought. You see, then that one is to understand by impure vision, impure thought. So Jestun that then, and then can use through the generated state. The main essence of the sadhana, the generated practice is that for you utilize the ordinary death, ordinary intimate state, ordinary rebirth. You utilize the path to path to achieve the result time dharmakaya, samadhikaya, nimanakaya. So you utilize for that with the tantric meditation, general state practice. Then utilize that the ordinary base, the death. intermediate rebirth. In the part to result time, to achieve the path time 3 kinds, Dharmakaya, Samutkaya, Nimarkaya, the result time 3 kinds, on the latter to achieve. Utilize for that, all like that. You see, then, from visualizing, see like that. So the completion stage, then you actually do it. So you actualize the path time 3 kinds, and then that way you achieve the result time 3 kinds. That's right. So the using the then so the understand by the ordinary ordinary death, ordinary intermediate rebirth, the Jun, understand by that, J, then able to utilize those 3 in the past to result time 3 kaya. So then so the ordinary the subtle wind in mind. So that's what creates samsara in the tantra. That's how it explained. What creates samsara by ordinary wind mind, subtle wind mind. So understand by that the Jun, J is the transcendental wisdom non-dual. The voidness, the dual with the plus and the voidness, the extremely subtle mind, gross mind, subtle mind, extremely subtle mind. So in the mind, you see. So that J to know that is then then result time, you see the the result time, the Dharmakaya, the unification, the transcendental wisdom, non-dual, the eminence, the Dharmakaya, then the J. So, Tun is that, you see the last one, the Nangjatur, the Inantamo, the subtle dual view. The white vision, no Kalamba, then Cheba Malamba increasing red, Chaman Idon Alamba increasing the other, Nyatun Alamba, near the dark vision. So the last one, so you are free from that. You are free from that. So, the last obscuration. So free from that soon. So you set up the Rinpoche, from whom I received Mahamudra, Benchalo Chick, and this Mahamudra teaching gave I think, I don't know, a room or commentary. But now I've got so At that time, Geshe-la explained that Jestun Lama Nama Chataru, Jestun, the Dharmakaya. Oh, that's the essence of the Dharmakaya. And then what Jestun means, what Guru is, describing what Guru is. Already I told you by reading the Pavankas calling Guru for first verse. Oh, then Geshe-la then says, Jestun means the Dharmakaya. What the Guru is. What the Guru is. Then, after talking the Jestun, Dharmakaya, you see, then point out the Guru. To that one, then you point Guru, like that. You see, mere label Guru and that. Jestun Lama Nama Chataru, the Guru, so okay, kind of, that. Then Shingicho Lama Tang. So Lama Guru is the supreme refuge, like in the Lama Chapa of the lamrim, the correctly following word to friend, the first verse, the Shingicho Lama Tang. And then Samba Sangitunga Mogoda, that's very filled, the Guru, the supreme Guru. Then thought is a sing. Thought is a devotion respect. Devotional respect. I think mugu, devotional respect. Thought is a devotional respect. Sing the Guru, as I said, all the Buddha. Sing the Guru, all the Buddha. The thought. Very felt, then the thought, second. Third, then it says, Ngobo kan yu pulwa sumtum desu. Whatever, I'm just explaining what is say in the text, teachings. Whatever, Ngobo kan yu pulwa. So whatever, material you have, then offer to the Guru. So, as I said already, Milarepa said, no sangsing was dharma. I don't have miscellaneous material offerings. I don't have. No sangsing was dharma. Parliament Chapa devotionals. The Chapa offering to the Father Guru, Father Guru, with the child and all the guidance, child protection, all the guidance from Father order, and like that, they use all the guidance up to enlightenment. I mean, free from oceans of suffering, samsara, and then because free from Lord and free from samsara, free from Lord Nibbana, then bring the numberless quality of Buddha's holy body, Holy Spirit, everything comes from Guru. So, Father, so you see your Father, Guru, then that's what it is. Not something about Dharma, Palame Chava Dvejal, offering to Guru, Father Guru, then that's what, then as a paid, sorry, by practice. The offering to Father Guru is by my practice. Then so that's the best one. As Amitabha said. So anyway, so here in the teaching it says the three things. Dom days, and then you do the three things, and then if you may request, then doesn't saw that. Then, if you do those three things, then you may request. If you may request, what you wish, you see. Then everything will happen in this life. Khandar 강답 체들지고 이신들 remember this. So whatever prayer you have done in this life, whatever prayer you have done, then in this life, the result will happen exactly what you thought. You should remember yours. As the result, you will achieve everything. That means English enlightenment. Or issues, exactly what you think you will achieve. Remember due days. Then Telapa, great yogi Telapa from India, said, Shingdang Samba Mobosun. Shingdang, so I will explain. Shingdang, the Merrifield, and Samba taught Mobosun, the phenomena that what you oversee. Jigdu Jila sort of. So integrate these three, do these three, do the Jila, sort of, then you may request. Can't do it, so whatever you wish, the result will definitely happen. Whatever you wish, the result will definitely happen. Temjang Machi, Nanjoba. Temjang Machi, Nanjoba. Temjang is checked in the dictionary. I thought Temjang Machi means mazel, not be mazel. But in the dictionary, it mentioned mind, no changing, stable mind. See, kind of you can do what, these three things, you do, then you change it the next day, or your mind is always changing, nothing stable, none of that. Tempo, tempo, so firm mind. Temjang Machi, Nanjoba, so the yogi with stable mind. Temjang Machi, Nanjoba, so that's way. Telaba, great yogi, Telaba, Narabas, Guru, Telaba said. Then also Kunji Pamakabo, the Kaju, great Lama, Kunji Pamakabo. Said, that's what it. Then by thinking this, what the Lama said, then Kunji Pamakabo, the great Lama Kaju said, you see, Patusun Javi Kumbutel. Patusun Javi Kumbutel. Chedijini, Captain, Che Katsum member sort of. Chotomonsibe, Dawachi, Bemeti Junga, Techoman. Well, that is so important. With his experience, his words. Patusun Javi Kumbutes. Palmer's father, Tusun Javi Kumbute. So, because I've been talking, to look at to realize that this essence of all the Buddha. So, Patusun Javi Kumbutes. The father, Tusun Javi, Tusun is 3 times. Jalva is Buddhas. Kongbu means concrete. Terra means that is the guru. See, Kongbu is concrete. Kongbu concrete. That was the guru. You see, that's all the numberless past Buddha, present Buddha, numberless future Buddha. So that's everything. So, Patusun Javi Kumbutel. So if you rely upon that guru, if you rely upon the guru, object refuge of this life and the future lives. Future, not life, not just one future lives. So, I mean, up to enlightenment. All the future lives. I don't know how long it takes. Is it for me, for you, how long, say, you have to reincarnate in samsara, billions, zillions, I don't know how long. Endless. So, up to enlightenment, trust, acceptance, to trust, you trust the depth of the vision. You trust the object refuge, object this life, future lives. Then Chikatam member saw the Chikatam just praying, requesting, not just between lips, not just between lips, but from the heart. Not from between lips. Request, not from the lips, from the heart. That's the heart, but it means heart. Request. Chotomon seve jawachis. Chotomon seve jawachis. The great sound, something very famous about some great sound. What it's called, general sublime realization. Chotomo seve dawache. The great sound, what is called general sublime realization. Bemed Juma Tesames, no doubt at all. No, Bemed means without effort at all, you will get Tesames, no doubt. Bemed Juma, without effort, you will get. Juma means receive. Without effort, you receive. No doubt. That's a match, no doubt. Kunjipema kapata. Great. Jestun Lama, the Kaju, what's this? Maybe I mentioned this and stop there. Oh, then kasure. So that in our life, main, as I've been talking, the main focus. So the most important, great purification, negative karmas, obscuration, collected from beginnings, but get purified. Yeah, that kasure, collect most extensive merit, and that begin to quick path to quickest path to enlightenment. All that is so there. Oh, that's what they yeah, that's what yeah. Dedicating the life to the Guru, making offering to the Guru, honor the Guru, then the benefit of that. Teaching a Sangha Tamdala, Tabda Chimba Yitichu. So whenever you make offering to Guru, then that becomes offering to numberless Buddhas. You see, so whatever. Sorry. Kainandi. Yeah. Oh, you are offering Karsati. Glass of water, or the Kasore. Yeah, piece of nuts or whatever it is, see, offering the Guru, then anything. So that always have to that means you see offering to numberless Buddhas. To all the Buddhas, doubtless, but you take it, always offering to numberless Buddhas. It becomes like that. Teaching some signs. So offering that collecting collecting the merits, merits of virtue. So by collecting merits, then you achieve realization. Oh, that's what it said. So the Holy Guru is the embodiment of all the Buddhas. So therefore, by offering to the Guru, then you are offering to all the time to all the Buddhas. Or it's like that. It is said in Jambal Shalom, in the Jambal Shalom, all transmission from the holy mouth of the Manjushri. Ngani te ruinitis, I abide in that body, that Guru's body. I abide in the I abide in that body, which is in the Guru's body. The Buddha will abide in the body of the Guru. Ngani te ruinitis, Duvashala Chabalins. But me abiding in the Guru's body, I take offerings from others. Duvashala Chabalin. I take offerings from others. Tenye te rangichu. Tenye te rangichu leje tepa tache toes. So I think that that pleases the Guru. Tenye it pleases the Guru, and then Tenye te rangichu, so that person who makes offering, then it purifies the next karma of that. Tene Sangha Tantra Devi Lama Tamba Tene Tsoki Shingzo Da, so the commentary is there. The Holy Guru embodied all the Buddhas, who embodied all the Buddhas, because it's a supreme magic field, peerless supreme magic field. By offering to that, you collect, you complete quickly the great merit of virtue. Great merit of virtue. You quickly collect. And so by completing the merits, by completing the merits, then it becomes a supreme complete the merit is then becomes a supreme. From that, then it becomes a supremeness in among all the realization. Supremeness in among all the realization. Then from that, the supremeness among all the realization. What is that? That is a precious state of enlightenment. Precious state of enlightenment. So you achieve that. Oh, that's the commentary then. Or then Nagarjuna said from the 5 stages, 5 graduate stage, Nagarjuna said, Choba Tamji Yongbang de Lama Choba Yangdazam. So there's so many countries. Offering to the Buddhas and Dharma, Sangha, up to the Dharma project rule. I mean, up to the medical field and all the different medical, up to the Dharma project rule. So many offerings, but you see because of the benefits of the offering to Guru, because of the highest merit, the greatest preparation. So you give up all the offerings and the Lama Chaba Yang does the offering to Guru, then you put all your effort in that. Because by placing the Guru, then the state of transcendental wisdom of the omniscience, transcendental wisdom, the omniscience will achieve. By placing the Guru, then you will achieve the supreme, you will achieve the supreme transcendental wisdom, the omniscience. You will achieve. So, that's Nagarjuna, what Nagarjuna said. And then also, Buddha said in the Tomboku Vido, Sutra of decorating the trunk, Tomboku Vido Sutra, and it said, Sangye Chanjuni, Givishin Ladmri Chepe Tovos, the Sangye Chanjuni, the Buddha's state, the enlightenment, or then you will achieve. Givishin Ladmri Chepe Tovos, by doing service to the Guru. By doing service to the Guru, then you will achieve the state of enlightenment Buddha. That's it. Then that's giving one example. That, for example, the Ngobo, Lama Ngobo, the Mapa's disciple, Mapa, Milarepa's good Mapa's disciple, the Lama Ngokpo. It's one time Mapa never gave teaching. Mapa never gave teaching to Milarepa, always scold and beat and like this. Even he came with other disciples for teachings, but if Mapa immediately came out and beat and scold. So years, that's how the Mapa treated Milarepa. So then Mapa's wisdom mother advised to Milarepa, go away and then take teaching from the Ngokpa, Lama Ngokpa, Mapa's disciple. So he went to Milarepa went to Lama Ngokpa, and then you see, I think maybe it's, I don't know, some month, but you see, he didn't get any, not only realization, but not only achieve realization, but didn't have even good dream during that time. I mean, sign, good, no positive, no sign happened during that time. Then I didn't. Later on, Mapa realized that was not the wish what Mapa think. You see, basically, Mapa is the enlightened being, not John thinks it's ordinary being, or the enlightened being. So, see, I mean, even Arahata doesn't have delusion. So how can Buddha would have delusion? So the omniscience and compassion, the power to complete it. So see, this is Mapa's way to purify Mapa's way to purify Milarepa and achieve enlightenment as quick as possible. This is his way. How to do it? You understand? So, he went away to receive teaching of Lama Ngokpa. He didn't have any positive sign during that time. So I think Lama Ngokpa, find out. So he said that need to confess to the Lama Marpa. So he went to see Lama Marpa. He has one one goat who's broken leg. So even together offer completely the Guru Marpa and confess is what happened. So confess. So everything from Marpa and the confess. And then did that. Even goat, he has one goat who's broken leg. So even that offered to Marpa, So it says that Lama Ngokpa, you see, Lama Ngokpa, so whatever he has, whatever you see, external, internal, whatever material, whatever he has, then he went to offer to the Guru Marpa, a great translator, Guru Marpa. He went to offer. Then, because of that, Chiju Nangju Yase Pangda Chene, Jidu Marpa, Loza Chimbola, Buatawa days, Tata Chabala Dene, Mojo Gudoje, Tila, Jaluk Haja Chimbo, Kawangos to Yoin. So by doing that, then you at the end, the Lama Ngokpa, then he achieved good then batch holy body he achieved. He achieved rainbow body, a rainbow body, a great culture. Rainbow body, great culture. Great culture is the enlightenment. Egypt, in that life. That's what happened at the end of his life. So maybe so that's stuff here. Country travel guru, and then there were Malutin, Savage, Debo, Dindu.